Okay, so in previous video we have added our car AI, and now this car can move between different waypoints. Now in this video we will add another car AI, and we will allow that car AI to move between the waypoints as the first one. So let me just add one more car right here. So as I told you, you can use different vehicles, but if you're following me, then I will add this police car as the next car AI inside our game. So as you can see, this is the creator name of this asset. This is a free asset on the Unity Asset Store by the name of police car and helicopter. The file size is 3.3 MB. Just add this to your assets, and once that is done, click on open in Unity, then open Unity editor, and it will simply open up this up. Then just simply download this package, then click on import, and then simply import all of the package inside your Unity project. Now let me close that, and if you click on police car and helicopter right here in the prefabs, we have this vehicle right here. So just drag and drop the vehicle. As you can see, here it is. Let me move it down below right there. Click on prefab, unpack completely, and then let's change this to police car AI. Let's rotate this vehicle, make the rotation Y as 90. Let me turn on the gizmos. As you can see, there is the waypoints. So what I will do right here is that I will move this vehicle to that point right there, and then let me remove the mesh collider from here and also the animator. And if you see inside the body, there is the wheels. Now it needs the scripts first of all, so let me just copy this car navigator script from the car AI, and then let's click on this vehicle and then click on paste component as new. Then let's copy the other script, so copy component, and right here we will say paste component as new. Then also copy the rigid body from there, and to the police vehicle we will say paste component as new. Now this police car needs its own sensor, so let's create an empty game object by the name of sensor. Let's move it right in front of the vehicle. Okay, there it is. Then click on police car AI, drag and drop this sensor. Everything else will be the same. Right here we need to just drag and drop the car navigator script of the police car, okay, like this, so that it catches the police car AI script. Okay, and then let's click on this waypoint 52 and click on police car, and right here in the current waypoint we will add the 52 as the current waypoint. That is it. Now let me turn off the gizmos and let me clear the console as well, and let's play the game. Let me change back to the scene view. Okay, the police car has fall down. This is because we didn't add the box collider to it. So let's add a box collider right here. As you can see, the box collider is added. Let me move it a little bit right there. That will be it. As you can see, the box collider perfectly fits the police vehicle. So now if you play the game, let's change back to the scene view, and as you can see, both of the cars are moving perfectly fine. As you can see. And guys, let me tell you one thing, that this rigid body and back box collider are not needed, but I have added this in case of any issues. So now if we try to remove both of the box collider and the rigid body from both of the vehicles, okay, you will notice that when we play the game, change back to the scene view, as you can see both of the cars are moving perfectly fine, as you can see. So if you don't have any issue by removing the rigid body and the box collider, then just simply remove the rigid body and the box collider. Okay, and once you remove that, it will be working perfectly fine. But if your vehicle falls down to the ground, or if there are some other issues, then you can just add the box collider and the rigid body. So now with our other car AI added, let's end this video right here, and I hope you learn how to add different vehicles now to the game.